All right, it's Wednesday, October 15th. Just following up on Meta, I described how I bought some calls here near the lows of the day as the green bar was starting to reverse. It ended up giving me a 2-up 15-minute bar that projected at least to the high of this red bar to start to set up an overage trade. And now it's moved up higher, pause, continuing higher. We'll see if it kind of gets to this upper blue line here, this little pivot point. But for now, I just felt comfortable scaling out some more of the trade. I bought the 700 calls at 16.98, scaled out at 18 to set up a no risk trade, and I just sold some more at 20. So over 3 points higher there. Good base hit kind of gain on these options. Again, I described in previous videos how we're in a choppy environment. I'm looking at various different failures to buy, in other words, failures to the upside to sell and failures to the downside to buy. That's kind of what typically develops in a choppy environment. On this stock today, I described first of all how I bought it earlier in the day here, right out of the gates at this lower blue line, and it was a good morning trade. Then the market, the SPY, if you look at it here, not surprising at all, at the top of a big picture range that it fell. I bought some puts here and had a nice gain on that trade. And again, not surprising that it kind of made two pushes down and now is moving higher again in an overall choppy environment. So with Meta, given the fact that the context is up, in my opinion, if I look at the weekly chart, there was kind of took out some lows here and it's tried to reverse last week. And now we're kind of holding this area. And if we can get a 2-up weekly bar, we're working back towards those highs. I think on the daily chart, you see it better. There was a reversal day. We moved up, took out that high, paused a little bit. But then today we have a 2 down, 2 up day. So it kind of confirms this whole reversal area, which is a big picture area where it could be heading all the way back up. And then today, given the fact that, it's still holding above the midpoint of the prior day, on the 15-minute chart, it kind of made its 2 pushes down right to the close of yesterday, an area where you would expect it to kind of hold if it was going to. And then when you had the green reversal bar, to me, good opportunity to buy calls here, kind of on a failure to the downside in an overall, up environment here with this stock. And we'll see now if it, how it closes the day. So anyway, good trade here early on in the morning for a morning trade. And then as it turns out, a good secondary entry on a unique type of entry, but one that, is something you could look for when the context is up way above the midpoint of the prior day, 2 pushes down, and then you get to take out the liquidity of that pre-market low here and the close of yesterday. Great location here. If it was going to reverse, you watch it closely. Green bar forming to me was a sign we would likely, at least push up higher into the range, and we're doing that now. So good trade on Meta, and we'll see how it closes the day. And again, keep an eye on it to the buy side for various, other, opportunities in the days and weeks ahead to the upside.